Hi friends, today I'm hopping on to talk to you about week 3 spelling, phonics, word work, all of it. The centers, kind of everything I utilize to build our reading and phonics strategies and all of that. So we're going to start with spelling. Week 3 is short O, vowel, short O vowel. So the words that we have for spelling are on, not, box, top, hop, log, pop, and got. I have a little spelling sheet that the kids send home. I wanted to show you too. I keep spelling weeks 1 through 4 in a binder. It has so much I can only put 4 weeks in there. But I hang up these little posters in the front of the room so the kids know, and I put their words. There's 2 different sets. This set I actually hang in my word work, and up front I have a tan set that has the vowel in yellow. This is what the sheet looks like that goes home to the parents. But I put this on cardstock, and I also put these in the word workstation, so if the kids need them, they can grab it to work on their words in the word work rotation. So I'm just going to share with you a few of the activities that we do. So we have this. I have the kids color the vowel yellow and all the consonants a different color. I let them pick. I do copy this on cardstock, so they have their word cards for the week. There's some sorts that we do. Something new that we started doing a couple years ago, I added it to this product. Since we do a vowel and consonant unit at the beginning of the year, I think it's important to kind of review those. So we look at our words and we count how many vowels, how many consonants, and how many all together. So it's a little bit of math, but also recognizing the vowels and the consonants. This activity I always do in whole group. So if I can spell hot, what else can I spell? And we all just share ideas, and I do it on the smartboard and write them down together. Word building we always do on Monday. We read, trace, write the words, make it funky. We do some alphabetizing and a word search and roll and write and mix up and bingo and all kinds of different things. So I also print the spelling words on a half sheet, so you can, here's my sticky note telling the copy lady how many to copy. I put these in our marble book so that we have the words in our marble book. So that's spelling. How do I do spelling? I send a list home the Friday before. I feel like it's important for my struggling learners to have the weekend if they really want to work on their spelling words. I assess them on Fridays. Honestly, we're standards based, and in our standards it's really not a standard if they can spelling words. But we still do it just so there's like a focus for the week and the kids are working on it at home. I feel like it gives us extra support. The whole goal of the week is for them to understand short O within a word, recognize that sound, review that sound. So not so much worried about the spelling assessment. I'm actually not a big worrier of grades. I just want the kids to show improvement and learn. So that's what we do in spelling. And again, these activities are the same every single week. And to some people, you may not like that. I personally love it. My kids love it. So they don't have to learn the activity. They can focus on the skill. They already know what they're supposed to be doing, but then they can really work on the specific skill you're focusing on for the week. So then the rest of the week in word work, I put some of these activities out, and we also do these together. We work out of our short vowel O binder. And I did want to share a couple things about this binder. I actually originally made this for interventions. We did something called a Core Plus time years ago, where we divided all of our first graders up. I was always given the lowest group, and so I wanted a strategy to be working on with the kids until they mastered it. So I made these binders, and I want you to know that within the binder there is a pre and a post assessment, so you could actually do this with your kids. I only really used these pre and post assessments when I was doing the interventions, but they're great tools to use as well. And I also include some fun like cover sheets, because what we would do is we do the pre-assessment, and then I would put together the activities with a little stapled packet. And we did other things too, but then when I had kids shuffling, I just had everything in a packet kind of form. But in this binder, we do spell the word, so we work on spelling out the word. We do some sorts with word endings with pictures, and real versus nonsense, and then some picture matching. We're always highlighting like whatever we're working on. So for this week, we'd be highlighting all the short O's. There's a bingo, and it also has a strategy poster. So I would hang this up on the wall, short O, the octopus, and talks about kind of a list of the activities that are included. And then I did just add some passages. So if you do have this, you might want to re-download it. I have Bob and Pog. And then after you read the passages, you can do some of the extension activities. So you can make a list of the words, draw a picture of the story, and then use one of the words in a sentence. So those are fun little extensions of those passages too. I wish I had those when we were doing the interventions, but and so also the binder comes with some manipulative activities too. We have the real versus nonsense card sort, and they just put these on real or nonsense mat. I have my little flashcards on rings, so they just practice reading those. I have lots of puzzles that you obviously cut these apart and then put those in tubs. And then I have a short O words book, so they cut all the words out. They actually do highlight the O, and then we keep our little picture books. So some other things I wanted to talk about was short O, something stinks. If you were here last week, you know about this, but this is a game where they can play Go Fish, they can play Old Maid, not Old Maid, something stinks, but last week I had the underwear, and this is custom clip art I had from Having Fun First, but she did a little egg for me too in case you weren't keen on the underwear, but I think they're so cute. Anyways, the kids on the cards are stinky faced. They make these stinky faces, and they're just fun to play different games. So you could do memory, like a version of Slapjack, Go Fish, and Old Maid. I think that's it, or whatever game you can think of. I just store them in these little plastic bins that I got on Amazon. And we also, in my word work rotation, I have these pocket dice that I got at Target a couple years ago. You can also get them on Amazon now and other places. So this one's a picture pocket dice game, so you roll it. I didn't pull any of the papers, I apologize, but let's say it was cat, they would write cat down. So this one's a little bit harder because a word's not on there, and then every time they roll cat, they just write cat above it and above it and above it. And they play until one of the pictures wins. And then I have some versions that have words down at the bottom, so when they roll the word, they just read it again and write it. So they're rolling and reading and rolling and writing. So they love these little movement activities too. And I just store them in a little container like that and change them out every week. Some other things that we do for short I's, we play Bank-It, Short O, sorry. Short O Bank-It. And we play an Animal Adventure Bank-It for short O. Bank-It, oh my goodness, we play Animal Adventure. So those are both movement breaks. Bank-It, they have two teams, and they are trying to read the word first, and then they get money and count their money. Animal Adventure, everybody stays in their own space, and you go on an animal adventure. I have like to the woodland animals, the Arctic, I have all different kind of animal adventures. I'm not really sure what short O is. We also do some digital word sorts up on the smartboard, and Build a Word, which is one of our favorites, where they drag the letters digitally and build the words. We have Decode a Word, where they read the word and then drag the correct picture to the word. We have a Scrabble version of Decode the Word, where they also drag the letters like Build a Word, they make the word, and then they add up the totals. So those are some other fun things that we do for short I. We also still, short O, we also still do the Vowel Bat song. We do Jack Hartmann, and we do Geraldine. And there was another thing I wanted to mention. Geraldine, I don't know. I'm losing my marbles with all this talking. But anyways, week 3 is short O. I promise short E will show up here soon. And we only do the short vowels one a week, and then we're done with short vowels. So to me, when I'm teaching this, I feel like a lot of my kids know it, but once we get through the 5 weeks, then the skills get a little bit more difficult. So it gets them, builds their confidence up, and it's a great review of those short vowel sounds. So I hope you have a great day. Hopefully I'll remember what I was going to say on my next video for short U or E, whichever one it is. Have a great day.